Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode, we set up a few extra things, including this additional rail here that is now bringing in some veggie stew to our tavern, while it's also making the enough veggie stew to trade for whatever the green bottles are, antidotes. So that works out well, and hopefully we will soon have a decent supply of both of those. But today's task is to work on mana crystals. And so there are mana shards scattered around the map in, I don't know, half a dozen or so different places. There's some here, that's stone. There's some over here someplace. I was looking around before I started recording. There and here on this mountain, some here, and some out here on the water someplace. I did see, oh, here they are. But we're going to work on these up here for a couple of reasons. First off, they have some really nearby coal, so that'll be a good source of fuel. And secondarily, this is where we're doing the research at, and these soon-to-be coming mana-related ones actually call for mana crystals as part of the research. So we're going to need to have mana crystals nearby here, so I figured it's a good place to start. We were talking in the premiere chat for yesterday's episode about the terrain map modification, and I couldn't remember. I didn't look, and I couldn't remember, but I thought so. We cannot modify the terrain in any of the campaign missions, which is on one hand good, on the other hand not so good. The good reason is it kind of forces us to work with the land and what's available to us. The not so good part, it only matters if we're doing a lot, which in the campaigns we're not really doing a lot. We are just kind of doing the mission and then moving on. So it doesn't really hurt me much. And I think it's good to do something like this where we're not trying to make everything in the game, literally everything in the game, and send it into town. We're just making a handful of things enough to get enough coin to keep going. So it doesn't really, it's fine in that respect. So let's do a, is it Magic Forge? Yes, Magic Forge. We have the stuff for it. That's good, because I didn't check that beforehand. And I think we're going to need a few of these. So let's maybe start around here someplace with it. And we want to make mana crystals. We'll eventually make mana bricks as well at one of these. But for now, mana crystals. These require blue coins. We have a nice supply of blue coins coming in thanks to the 3 or 4 different things now. Yeah, 4 different things we're selling here at the... oh, we unlocked gold ingots of polished stone. We're selling here at the apothecary. The only other things we can make so far for here is the elixir, which is health potions plus antidotes. And honestly, now that we have both of them coming into here, if we had a steady supply of both, let's just switch really quick to this level, which we don't. We have a healthy supply of these, the antidotes, but not the health potions. If we had a better supply of health potions, I could split them off and make those as well, but we would have to seriously increase the fish oil processing here, and and also the ointment processing here if we wanted to be able to trade for those items. So for now we can't, so we're just gonna leave it alone. Let's go ahead and do advanced logistics while we finish up here. The next things we can do are going to require an upgrade. Oops, over here. Upgrade to the base. Yeah, base level 7. So, and that's the one that requires, I believe, here it is. Yeah, 20 mana crystals. So that's why we're doing the mana crystals right now. So these need to have both mana shards and a source of fuel. So we have mana shards here. I'm going to do the typical, or the sort of Wally standard silo here, and then the harvester drill. Yes, we could use a mine, but when you mine, let's pause for a second. When you mine the mana crystals, mana shards, it costs red coin to mine these. And while we do have 71,000 of these, the harvester drill works just as well, in my opinion, especially until you need a lot of them at least, because it can mine 12 of them in, was that like a second or two? And the mine takes actually a lot longer for 2 workers to mine the same amount, I think, or at least right around the same amount of time. So we're going to take from here, and actually I'm going to go this way with it. And I'm going to take this up on a high level We're already up by at least 1 here. 1, 2 here. Compared to the floor there. So we're going to go up just 1 more maybe. Although that might actually be too much. And then we also want to bring in the coal from over here. And I actually think I might have done a mistake. I don't think that this can make that turn. It can't. Okay, so we need to move this over just by 1 more space. So we can sneak the coal chute in this way and into here. And then it'll continue along that way as we go into additional magic forges. This is at the same level, which is really, really nice. We're going to still do the same method here with the silo and the harvester drill, just for simplicity's sake. Now, of course, the harvester drills cost a lot of iron because they cost gears and wheels and iron plate and 200 yellow coins. But, and the 2 workers don't matter because I would probably put 2 workers in a mine anyway. Okay, so I do need to have a little bit of structural support here, but then this should be able to just go straight across and straight into there. Yes, it does. Or yes, it can. And then this one will come up on a level here. We'll do it on level 3, I think. And yeah, it's too high. Okay, good. It just needs to be that high, I think. Yep. And then we'll take this out this way. And we can turn it. Oops. We can turn it this way. And then we can come back in this way. Before I do that, splitter goes here for the future expansion. And then we'll take this in this way. And we'll put the curve here as well with the splitter as well. And that's making mana crystals. Now we need to have these coming out and going into a barn, I suppose. Just for temporary reasons. So I'm going to keep this on this level. Because we're going to make a few more of these. I think maybe 3 more or something. And then we'll just come down this way a little further. We'll put a barn in down here. Maybe that way. And then this can come down maybe here and into the barn. And I think I'll let it fill up. I don't know what else I might put in there. I could put mana bricks in there, but I could just make another barn. So we've already unlocked advanced logistics, stuff that I've never actually used in any games. Maybe that's something to look at as we return to the custom game. But this is going, however, slowly. So I think it's time to add. Let's do a copy instead of a clone. Time to add a little bit more processing power here. There. Split. And this can go here. And split. Oops. There. And split again. And like I said, I'm going to have a few of these, so we're just going to have to wait. So it's 2 mana shards per every 8 seconds. Or rather 4.4 mana shards every 8 seconds. So it's a little over 1 per second. So is this then. So we can probably only handle about 4 of these for 1 shoot of mana shards. Meanwhile, we need to have 10 fuel value, which is 2.5 coal at the same amount of time. So in fact, the coal is being used faster than the mana shards. So we might be stuck at 4, not at 5. Which should be fine. We should also now have enough, yes we do, to upgrade the base. So this is going to cost us 500 blue coins, which is fine. 40 metal conveyor belts, which we have 200 of-ish. And then 20 mana crystals that we just made. And that gives us 5 more houses capacity and the mana transmission research. So we'll sneak back over here and we can pick that research, which needs to have, by the way, the mana crystals. It needs to have 1 mana crystal every research tick, which is 1%, which is 20 seconds. So 20 seconds base time. So let's just go ahead and take those in to the school. And that should take not too long because we do have a nice supply of them. And the 20 seconds is multiplied by divided by the 4.6 here, so it's really only about 4.5 seconds or so per tick. And that can just go and finish that up. So we're going to have to do a few more of these, I think, because we're going to need a lot of these mana crystals. But the question is, do I want to do more here? By the way, these also happen to be in proximity of another place that's going to need them, which is the Air Temple. But the question is, do we want to do more here, or do we want to move and do some elsewhere too, in anticipation of needing to have that additional, like we need some here for the Fire Temple. We have some there. We don't have that much fuel nearby though. A surprisingly small amount of fuel on this map. I mean, that chunk of coal there, the chunk we destroyed here, I thought it was stone there. There's a chunk here that we were using, but then there's a lot there, but that's going to be needed to fuel these ones, which are needed out here at the Water Temple. And then there's a bit of coal here that's being used, that will need to be used with these ones to feed into the Earth Temple. So we'll have to keep that in mind. We have these extra here and these extra here that we could use. It seems like there's a lot more iron than we need and not enough coal, but maybe I'm misjudging that. We talked about mining these or collecting these cactus fruits to sell at the store. We don't really need more food, more yellow coins rather, but on the other hand, it couldn't hurt. We also have dragon fruits we can collect too out here someplace I remembered seeing, and then some there. Actually, there's a lot of dragon fruits. Wow, there are a lot. There's a bunch here. Or is this is just a viable zone? This isn't even planted. Here's some that are planted. So maybe as we work a rail out, yeah, these are viable zones that aren't planted as well. Here, there's some out there. Maybe as we work another rail out, we could collect some dragon fruit. I think we had a trade at one of the trading posts too, that was for cactus fruit for blue coins and cactus jam, right? Cactus jam for a for purple coins. So these are two good options for trading, by the way. Oh, we could get some more coal. We could get some more coal by trading in stone bricks. Although I'm afraid we're going to have a dearth of stone as well. Although there's quite a bit right here. We've already chewed through that whole stone pile there, and this whole stone pile that was here, and now this is dead, actually. So we should probably think about that, because yeah, we're not making any stone bricks anymore, and we don't have that many. So we should also fix this. We might want to do that deep mining research very soon too. Which is, did we do it? We did do it. So we could set up that mine again, or a mine or two here again. That's 20. Like 20 is going to be a best bet anyway. This costs yellow coins, which we have a lot of, but it does cost. Take this out. Oopsie. There. Wonder if we can get another 20. There's one there too. Cannot afford. We need more reinforced planks. We need 40 of them. That's not a small cost. But we can do this for now and feed this one this way. And then as soon as that other one's ready, we can feed it the other way. Fortunately, this is just regular planks, not reinforced planks. So much for this setup. But now that we have the deep mining, we can collect effectively infinite, although it's limited by time. Infinite resources underground that are not available to us above ground. And that mining drill wasn't able to go up here, harvesting drill rather, wasn't able to go up here because of the cliff edge. Although this makes it look like there's a ramp there, but apparently there's not. Okay, you're still mining that one, that's fine, and you are doing very well. Because this is cloth belts, so we need to keep these coming as well. 43, excellent. Let's take a look underground, by the way, on the mining layer. And this is what that patch looks like underground. So around in here would be potentially good. And we can always do some prospecting and get some more. But around in here someplace, 18, 16, 20 right there. Do that. And there you go. And then we're probably going to need at least a couple of workers in each one of these. Which is fair because we had 2 workers in the harvester and in the harvesters anyways. So that should be fine. Okay. How is this research going, by the way? 82% done. And we're actually waiting on just time now. So at this point, we could add a second school to speed the time up, or we could add workers, although the workers, again, only had 25% of the effective, or the base speed each. So adding workers isn't as effective as adding another building. Because adding another building would double the upgrade. So we're basically done with everything I wanted to trade here, I think, except maybe if we brought antidotes here to get medical reps, which actually we could. We do have a surplus now of antidotes in the pipes. So we could split them off and pipe them up here, trade them, and then we'd have to ship the medical reps back down again, which means having a train going up there. Which wouldn't be too bad of a deal. We're still hauling these by cart. We should probably upgrade that to a caravan. Nope. Caravan. Thank you. You go there. And we unlocked mana transmission. So we get the mana transmitter, which I never actually used, because it didn't seem to be necessary. It seems like a redundant building. The mana receiver, which is the reverse, but again, they don't seem to be necessary. Mana pipes, which we will be making, setting up mana pipes, and then we can do the mana power research. And this is what they're talking about with sending... I don't know why we would need to do that if we can just hook them directly to the building and send them underground. Mana power. Go ahead and do that. That requires 4 mana crystals each. So that's a bit more. And then let's look at mana pipes. I think mana pipes require steel pipes and then the mana crystals. So that might be more worth setting up, or the steam pipes actually I think is what they are. I think they're done here. Nope, they're done at a forge then. Yeah, steam pipes, and then we do the magic forge for the mana pipes. 1 steam pipe plus mana crystal plus fuel equals mana pipe, and I'm going to set up those mana pipes because we're going to probably want to have them. Unfortunately, there's not that much fuel here, which is bothersome to me. There's not that much coal, I should say. We could always use trees for fuel, but that gets somewhat tedious after a while. But I think maybe that's our best bet here. So what if we took the mana crystals, mana shards rather, off of this island, and used some of this iron to make steam pipes, dumped it all down into this valley here, along with maybe we'll just set up a forester and deforest these trees here down into the valley as well. Set up a magic forge making mana pipes. That's going to cost us 1 steel pipe every 6 seconds plus 1 mana crystal every 6 seconds. Or sorry, steam pipe, not steel pipe. You can come maybe from this angle. Steam pipe is going to be 1 iron plus fuel every 4 seconds, makes 2 steam pipes. So we definitely don't need to have more than 1 of these, because we're going to be making 1 every 2 seconds. We only need 1 every 6 seconds here. And then we want to have a magic forge, at least 1, making 1 mana crystal every 6 seconds. And this is 1 every 8 seconds. And that might just be fine anyway. We could always add a second one of these if we wanted, but we don't need to. So we need fuel here. We need... Yeah, so let's take a look at the fuel. So this goes up and then back down again. Let's do a forester. That's not a bad spot. Plus it's already up then. A little bit. And then we can just go up from there. That's still at 0. 1, 2, 3. And go out this way into that valley somewhere. How do we do it? I haven't decided yet. 1 every 6. This is 1 every 8. I don't think I want to add a second one of these unless we added more of these, which I don't think we need more of these, so I think we'll go with what we have. Let's see. If I backed this up by 1, back up to here. Actually, let's do it like this. Move this over by 1 and this over by 1. This can come along this edge at height 3, which means this will come down a little bit. And these will feed in on a cloth belt this way. And these will also feed in on a cloth belt that way. The fuel will come here, hit here, bounce off of this one and go over to that one. And then these might need to be siloed. Or use a silo elevator, that is. Let's see. If we want to go, we're going to have to go this way and then across, I think. So if we wanted to make this our highest point here, and then they're going to come down to the ground. How do I do this? Like that, and I think I can just do it like this. I don't think direction matters until you're... until you're at the end or the beginning. Let's go that. Well, that's nice. Wasn't expecting that, but that's nice. Grabber. And then a harvester. You can start out there, and you can mine those. And then we need iron coming down from this hill the same way. Harvester drill can go here with the silo here. We'll come down. Okay, here come the mana shards. And then the problem also with using logs for fuel is it only costs, what only costs or counts as 2 fuel value. So this might actually not be enough fuel for this project. That should work fine. Come down the hill, kind of. And then that's going to turn in there, but it also needs to go straight into there. And then it needs to come over this way. And turn this way. There, and then splitters abound. I need 1 here and 1 here. Okay, you're getting fuel now. Yeah, see, it's gonna... Well, we're gonna have to add another worker here in the forester, that's for certain. But it's gonna burn through a lot of fuel, although this won't burn through near as much as that will. This is gonna burn through 5 wood every 8 seconds. So that could become a problem. Yeah, we're already backing up on the fuel for the forge. We already have too many steam pipes. And then we just need a barn to put these in. And I'm going to go ahead and let it be a full barn, because also, why not? And there we go. We have now the mana pipes. And this is going to be starved out, of course, by this recipe, because it's the slowest. We could, I suppose, steam boost this. We could set up a steam generator and use some steam, siphon off some of these steam pipes into a different barn. And make them generate the steam to make this work 50% faster. That would put this at 1.5 every 8 seconds instead of just 1. But well, that would be a little over 5 seconds. That would be a bit closer to the ratio. But that's also setting up steam generation, which I don't know that I really want to bother with. Because it does also bring in water, and you might not... Can you place a well on... Okay, it does. And does it still work every 2 seconds? It does. Okay. Then it doesn't really matter. Even goofy as it sounds, it'd be kind of nice if they made you build it out on the coastline, at least when you're in the desert, instead of having the having it just work. All right, so we now have mana pipes being made, which is very good because we need those. This is still keeping up well. Even though we're using 4 at a time. Actually, now that we're using 4 at a time, it might not be keeping up well. It might just be a... Not what I wanted. I didn't want the space. Let's go here and then... Oh, the reinforced planks again. Okay, let's extend this out to here. Put in the curve. And there. Here. And there. And that should be giving us 3 every whatever seconds instead of just 1. Or yeah, instead of 2. Which is actually pretty close to a full cloth belt, so we may not be able to get more than 4 on the cloth belt anyway. Alright. So now that we have that, I think it might be wise... Well, actually, let's take a look here. Researches. We're going to want to have elemental extraction. Oh, recharger, enchanter, health potion. Oh, we've been trading for health potions. We weren't supposed to be able to unlock them yet, or use them yet. And magic jewelry, research unlocked. So the recharger is going to be necessary for when we use the crystals for something else, mostly at the enchanter. Yeah, mana power here. Which mana connected ability to use mana pipes to send crystals. Yeah, okay. So this is basically describing what this does all above ground, which we're going to use a lot of this, most of this underground, actually. All right, the next research, we're stuck with elemental jewelry. When can we get these purification ones? We have to do elemental extraction, which needs base level 8. All right, let's go ahead and do that research then while we take a look at what the base level 8 is going to need. 40 enchanted books, we're going to get those mana bricks. All right, since this doesn't need elemental or mana crystals rather, this is a good time to set up mana bricks up here, because we do have some stone nearby down here. Oof, maybe this isn't the best place for mana bricks. I suppose we could elevate them, or we could just make the stone bricks down here and bring them up. That would work too. Let's take a look at mana forge. We need to make it down here. Mana brick. 1 brick, 1 mana crystal every 10 seconds. And 12 fuel. Holy cow. Alternatively, or not alternatively, but the stonemason is going to produce, I guess maybe down here. Stone brick, 1 stone brick every 4 seconds. So we could support, one of these could support 2.5 of these. And we might just do 2 because at 10-second time, it's kind of a killer. And we need more. Whatchamacallits again? Okay, so let's put in the silo again. Maybe here. Harvester drill here. You go that way. And we're just going to have one of these here, because we don't need more than that, so why have more than that? You go there, there, and why not go there also? This, and then this. And we'll belt these up and into here. We're going to need to take the crystals out of here and make them come this way. Go into there. Splitter. Into there. And then we'll need to bring fuel over here. So we can probably siphon some of that. Yeah, we can. Off of this same silo. Let's see. This can go something like this maybe. And then it can come this way. I'm going to stay up though, I think. Let's wait a minute. Let's do this. Is that the right height? It's one too high. Well, we can handle that. We can put it here. And this goes this way. And into that one that doesn't exist yet. And then we'll just put a barn right here in front of them. We've just done that. Can I do this yet? Yes, I can. Oh, no workers. Oh no, no workers. Let's see, town. Do we want to do the upgrades or want to build more houses? I think we'll just upgrade these existing houses. It's going to take the cloth that we have stored up. But we have a bit of that stored up, so I think it'll be fine. We could always just do some of the houses instead of all of the houses. And next up is going to be the reinforced planks for the upgrades. But that's the final upgrade of the houses, so that's okay. And at least as long... You can see the houses have some stock. Because of the things that we're providing plenty of, they are able to keep a stock of. Which is handy, and that's kind of why I have the goals I have in the ongoing custom game map. Alright, that should be all of them now. There was an option to see housing somewhere. I thought... Production. Wait, that's just counting production of coin? Oh, there's a consumption. Okay. Well, we're getting 49 yellow coin from houses, but it doesn't really say what level the houses are. There might be a thing that I'm not remembering. And then we need to bring... Oh, we need to bring stone up here, too. But we can run those across... So I think I'm going to do this and this... And then we'll bring those out this way. And then we can bring the stone... One, two, yeah. There. There and there. Bring the stone... Wait a minute. I messed up. Messed that one up. You go there. And the stone can come in this way. We need to bring that down, come all the way across, I think, and then we can go down to there somehow. Grabber. Make sure that it works. It does work. All right, let's go. Back here you go. And that one goes in there. We need one more splitter right here. I hope that doesn't start dumping the stone bricks into here. But I suppose we can guarantee it by setting all of these filters. Or these, yeah, filters. And we'll just have a full barn of mana bricks too. Who cares? Okay. Let's see. You are full right now until we start the next research. It's going to take 5 every 20 seconds. Meanwhile, magic jewelry is half done. So the most we can possibly make on a cloth belt here is one stone brick every second, but we're only making one just under every 2 seconds as is. And these are only going to need one every 10 seconds as is, so we have plenty coming along. Well, I guess 2.2 every 10 seconds, so that's one every 4.5 seconds or so. But either way, that should be fine. You're still keeping up, I see, more than enough. Yes. And we have a mistake. Yep. That needs to be a bridge scaffold. There we go. And I never put a splitter here. That helps too. Alright, so that is mana bricks, and as soon as we have 100 of those, we also need to have those books, so maybe I should... Wait a minute, why are we not getting any fish oil? Coming along very slowly. That might need to be ramped up as well. And by might, I mean will. I think we want to do metal belts here. I don't know why I put that one there. I shouldn't have. And I think I'm going to put it here as well, because I think what I want to do after doing that is put in a couple more of these. Oops. Fish oil. Here and here. And then we can add that fish oil to the same pipe. Like this. Whoa! That's not how that works. And then because half of them are going into this trade, and the other half are going this way, so now we just at least hopefully doubled our fish oil production. Assuming that enough fish are being brought in, which it doesn't look to be the case. Nope, not the case at all. Add another one. How much workers do these cost, by the way? Fishing boat, 1 worker each. That's not bad. We'll eventually do the fishery, but I think it's better off this way for now. Okay, so that should give us hopefully enough fish. If not, we can always move these over by 1 more, add a second belt. It's not really enough. We need 2, 4, 6, 8 fish every 6 seconds times 2.2 is 17.6 every 6 seconds, which is just under 3 per second. And I think this belt is 3 per second, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it's triple the cloth belt, so it should be 3 per second. So this actually should be enough fish coming in here, but maybe not. Or I did some math wrong somewhere or something. But at least that gives us more fish oil. Whether it's enough or not is another story. After this research is done, we're going to have to start saving up these books. We're basically getting 20 research points every 2 fish oils. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and put a barn down here now. We needed how many of these? 40? 40. So let's just do a single stack, which is 50, but nope. Magic Cloak, Ward, and Magic Robe recipes open. Are unlocked. Oops. Let's go here with that. You're going to be Magic Books, or Enchanted Books. Let's turn these off. And we'll let that just get to 50. And in the next episode, we will be able to do this base upgrade. I have a lot of junk in here that I can probably get rid of. But we'll do this base upgrade and then move on. Oh, we already have the 100 mana bricks. Wow. That went fast. And we'll move on to the next big thing, which I'm not sure what is, except maybe continuing the research, maybe making some other items to send into town here. And then getting into those elemental researches and moving into the end game for this base already. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.